to fight on the landing ground.
Thank you for joining us. You're listening to A Radio, and this is the Morning Minute. Please click on the follow button on Spreaker.com. This article is entitled President Obama's Hidden Legacy. Former United States President Barack Obama ran his campaign on change and said he would fundamentally transform America. For 8 years, he added action to his words, and America has indeed been transformed fundamentally. President Donald Trump's campaign inspired support by opposing Mr. Obama's transformations. Candidate Trump said undoing what Obama had done would be easy. He could nullify his executive actions by issuing executive actions of his own. When Mr. Trump got to work in January, he began signing them right away. But is reversing 8 years of Obama as simple as signing away executive actions with a signature, Donald J. Trump, or is it as simple as a Republican-controlled Congress repealing laws passed by previous Democratic-controlled Congresses? In reality, President Obama made 8 years of systematic changes, not only legal but regulatory, but also cultural, moral, and psychological. Some of his transformations of America cannot be reversed. President Obama also invited inside the White House Black Lives Matter, an organization whose website reveals that it has much more to do with anti-constitutional socialism as with race baiting. The most fundamental transformation President Obama accomplished can be summarized in one word: lawlessness. The most important American office for enforcing laws was occupied by a man who instead enforced his personal will. Unshackling the presidency from its constitutional limitations is one of the most dangerous transformations of all, no matter who occupies the Oval Office. The worst legacy of the Obama administration is the erosion of the rule of law. In 2017, America is a different nation from what it was on January 20th, 2009. To sign away some of Mr. Obama's policies and laws will be easy, but to confront America's changed mentality will not. To instead leave it as it is would be easy. To transform it back the way it was, much less to make it great, will not be easy. That's because Obama years appealed to the ugly, destructive, powerful element, our lawless human nature. The only way to truly roll back the Obama years is to change our hearts and our attitudes towards law. Now, that article was entitled Obama's Hidden Legacy, and that's a short clip from it, and it can be found in the Trumpet magazine. And I think you can find that online, and that is the March edition of the Trumpet magazine. But the other point I want to make briefly is that we have the same situation going on in Canada with Emperor Trudeau. And whenever he gets out of office, if of course he does get out of office, the damage he will have done, the cultural changes he will have enforced on this country, will take decades to repair. And that's if they can be repaired at all. His damage to the Canadian Constitution is irreparable. And the Canadians' confidence in their elected representative to actually do what they're supposed to do has been decimated in this country. They sit back and are a bunch of yes men, while ordinary Canadians suffer. Do you feel like voting next time? Can you trust your MP next time? I don't know. You can find more at aradio.wordpress.com. I am very pleased to announce that thanks to you for following us on Spreaker.com, that A Radio can now be found on iTunes under A Radio. Thank you, everyone. And I'm on Twitter at A Radio Canada. I'm also on Facebook at A Radio Canada. I am on Gab at A Radio. You can email me at aradiocanada@gmail.com. Please click the follow button on Spreaker.com. You can listen to all my morning minutes at Spreaker.com under A Radio, that's EHRADIO, A Radio, and please click on the like button. And you can also find all my podcasts and morning minutes at aradio.wordpress.com and click on the Morning Minutes tab.